Let's be real. Everybody wants to be physically attractive. Better skin, better clothes, better jawline, better pictures for Instagram, better angles, better lighting. And sure, that stuff helps. But there's a second type of attractiveness that hits way harder. Emotional attractiveness. The kind of energy that makes people stop scrolling on your profile. The kind of presence that makes someone walk away and say, damn, I want more of that person in my life. Not because you're the hottest in the room. Not because of money, status, or a perfect gym body. But because being around you just feels good. It feels safe. It feels refreshing. It feels real. And here's the wild part. Most people don't even realize emotional attractiveness is a skill you can learn, practice, and level up just like working out or learning a language. But if you don't develop it, you'll keep hearing things like, you're nice, but I don't feel a connection. You're cool, but something is missing. You're not my type. And it stings because you know you're more interesting than people see. So today, we fix that. Because these 7 habits are the difference between being just another person and being someone unforgettable. Let's begin. Habit #1, stop trying to be liked. Start being you. You know what's strangely unattractive? Trying too hard, needing approval, agreeing with everything, laughing at jokes you don't even find funny, changing your personality to fit in. It feels safe in the moment, but it kills attraction long term. Because people aren't drawn to perfection, they're drawn to honesty. They're drawn to personality. They're drawn to people who aren't scared of their own identity. Think about the most interesting people you know. They aren't trying to blend in. They're not afraid to be weird, passionate, goofy, deep, bold, different. When you water yourself down to be likable, you become invisible. But when you embrace who you are, you become unforgettable. Why it matters. Confidence isn't, I'm better than you. Confidence is, I'm not scared to be myself. The fix. The next time you want to say something, but you hold it back. Because what if they judge me? Say it anyway. Your personality is not the problem. Your fear of showing it is. People fall for real, not fake. Habit #2. Speak with calm, not chaos. You know that person who always seems grounded? They don't freak out over small things. They don't gossip. They don't start drama. They don't let emotions control the entire room. Just being around them makes you feel safer. That is emotional attractiveness. You don't need to be the loudest, funniest, or smartest person in the conversation. Just being calm makes you magnetic, because the world is loud. News is stressful. Social media is loud. Everyone's overwhelmed. When someone talks to you and feels peace, they remember you. Why it matters? Calmness equals emotional maturity. Maturity equals trust. Trust equals attraction. The fix. When something upsets you, pause before reacting and ask yourself, will this matter in a week? If the answer is no, don't give it your energy. A calm person isn't emotionless. They're just in control. That's rare. That's attractive. Habit #3. Listen like you actually care. Most people don't listen. They just wait for their turn to talk. You can literally see it happening. Their head is nodding, but their eyes are somewhere else. They're thinking, okay, hurry up so I can say my part. That's not connection. That's noise. Want to instantly double your attractiveness? Listen like their words matter. Look them in the eyes. Ask real questions. Remember the small details. People are starving for someone who listens without judging, interrupting, or competing. Every human has the same core desire to feel understood. And when someone feels understood by you, they get attached. Why it matters. Being heard feels like being valued. The fix. When someone finishes speaking, don't rush to respond. Pause, then say, that makes sense. Tell me more. That one sentence makes people feel safe. And feeling safe is addictive. Habit #4. Take care of yourself. It shows without saying a word. You don't need perfect skin or a perfect body. But people can always tell when you take care of yourself. When you smell good. When your clothes are clean. When your room isn't chaos. When you stand straight instead of shrinking. When you respect yourself. That energy shows before you even speak. It signals discipline, pride, responsibility, self-worth. It says, I take myself seriously. Why it matters. You teach people how to treat you based on how you treat yourself. If you walk around like you don't matter, Other people believe it. The fix: shower daily, brush teeth, trim nails, wear clean clothes, get enough sleep, drink water, move your body, keep your space clean. Confidence isn't just mindset, it's maintenance. When you look like you respect yourself, people treat you with more respect too. Habit #5. Express your emotions without drowning in them. A lot of people think emotional attractiveness means being cold or unbothered. But no, the most attractive people do feel things. They just handle those feelings like adults. Most people fall into two extremes. They either bottle everything up and never talk about anything, or they explode and turn every situation into chaos. The attractive middle is simple. You feel emotions, you express them, but you don't let them control your entire personality, saying, "I'm stressed, but I'm working through it." Saying, "I was hurt, so I communicated instead of shutting down." Saying, "I felt anxious, so I took a break to reset." That is maturity. That is emotional strength. Why it matters. People trust those who can stay calm while still being open about what they feel. The fix: when you're upset, don't ghost people. Don't explode on them. Just say, "I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can we talk about it calmly?" You earn respect instantly. Habit #6. Have a life outside of people. Nothing kills attractiveness more than desperation. Waiting for replies, refreshing their story, getting jealous, begging for attention, making one person your entire personality. You want to be emotionally magnetic? Build a life that excites you. Have goals, have hobbies, have interests, read books, try things, learn skills, get fit, travel, cook, create. When you have a life, people want to be a part of it. When you have no life, you become dependent, clingy, and draining. Why it matters. A person with passion is interesting. A person with nothing going on is exhausting. The fix: pick one hobby and start. Not to post on social media, not to impress others, just because it makes you feel alive. When you have something to work on, you stop chasing people who don't appreciate you. Habit #7. Make people feel seen, not judged. Everyone has secrets. Everyone has insecurities. Everyone has things they're scared to admit. And most people hide because they don't want to be judged. When you become the person who makes people feel safe, they get drawn to you. No mocking, no shaming, no making fun of their flaws, no turning their vulnerability into gossip. Just understanding, just compassion, just humanity. Why it matters. People don't fall for perfection. They fall for someone who accepts them as they are. The fix: next time someone opens up to you, don't say, "Why would you do that?" Say, "I can understand why you felt that way." Small sentence, massive impact. Because being judged makes people shut down. Being understood makes them open up. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Emotional attractiveness is not about how you look. It's about how you make people feel. Do they feel safe around you? Do they feel heard? Do they feel respected? Do they feel comfortable? Do they feel lighter after talking to you? That's the real glow. When you develop these habits, people start valuing your presence. They trust you faster. They enjoy talking to you. They want to stay in your life. They think about you when you're gone. You become memorable without showing off. And here's the unexpected twist. When you become emotionally attractive, your physical attractiveness increases automatically. Same face, same body, same clothes. But suddenly, people see you differently because confidence changes your posture. Calmness changes your voice. Self-respect changes your energy. Boundaries change the way you walk into a room. Passion changes the way your eyes spark. That's why someone can look average in photos but stunning in person. It's the emotional glow. But if you don't fix this, you stay stuck. Friend-zoned, ignored, feeling invisible, feeling not enough, attracting people who only take advantage of you, feeling like others always choose someone else over you. And none of that is because you're boring or unattractive. It's because emotional attractiveness is a skill you were never taught. So here's your turning point. You don't need new looks. You need new energy. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be real. You don't need to be the hottest person in the room. Just the most authentic, respectful, calm, self-sufficient version of yourself. People don't fall in love with looks. They fall in love with how you make them feel. So decide right now. No more shrinking your personality to fit in. No more begging for attention. No more waiting for others to choose you. Build yourself, respect yourself, work on yourself, listen deeply, speak with calm, protect your energy, invest in your growth, make people feel safe. Emotional attractiveness isn't luck. It's not genetics, it's a habit. Starting today, you have it.